all once again to this webinar series on civil engineering excellence. फ्रेंड्स, आज के वीडियो में मैं आपसे बात करने वाला हूँ लीकेज इन ए बेसमेंट. See, this is a very typical problem and many people face this problem. See, suppose you are making a new basement, so आपको एक्सटर्नल वाटर प्रूफिंग उसका प्रॉपर करना चाहिए. और एक्सटर्नल वाटर प्रूफिंग यदि आपने अच्छा किया है तो देयर आर हार्डली एनी चांसेस यू विल फाइंड दिस प्रॉब्लम इन इट्स लाइफ टाइम. एक्सटर्नल वाटर प्रूफिंग के लिए मैंने ऑलरेडी मेरा एक वीडियो बनाया हुआ है फॉर बॉक्स टाइप वाटर प्रूफिंग. दैट लिंक इज देयर ऑलरेडी ऑन द स्क्रीन दैट यू कैन सी. नाउ सपोज कमिंग बैक टू द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ लीकेजेस इन द एग्जिस्टिंग बेसमेंट. So it is a very difficult situation because already the basement is in use. See, either it must be in use as a parking or there may be some shops or some godowns. So and that time that repair becomes difficult. So before you start the repair work, see some information is required. First of all, you have to check when it was constructed and whether external waterproofing was done properly or not, if you can get this data. Then second thing, whether the basement is accessible from the outside. Suppose it is accessible from the outside, then probably things may be easier because you can check from outside and do some correction from outside. Third thing what you need to know is the whether the leakage is throughout the year or only during the monsoon season. See, suppose it is throughout the year, it means it is not because of the rise in the water table due to uplift pressure during monsoon season. So it must be there from outside, some pipeline, water pipeline or sewer pipeline is leaking and that water is coming into your basement. So this one information is required. Suppose it is coming only during the monsoon season when the water table is rising up. So probably this problem is only because of the rainwater. So after collecting of this data, one more thing you should know is the quantum of water. What is the sea? There may be a seepage on the walls and it is only wet. So your problem is not very severe. Sometimes water dripping starts from the walls or from the floor. Water is continuously coming and getting collected in the floor, basement floor. So then your work increases. You have to do the proper rectification. See, one is generally basements are provided with all round open drain with a sump in a corner, so that in case of any water leakage or any water flooding, and one small tullu pump can be put into that sump and water can be taken out by pumping. If this requirement is not there in your basement, first you make this so that your backup is available. Now repair part. See, one basic thing we should understand, the pressure with which the water is coming inside, you have to arrest that pressure. Now suppose you apply some chemical solution or something on the surface, that barrier may not be that strong to resist that pressure of water for its future. So for some time this membrane or this chemical waterproofing may work, but what we need to do is the thickness of wall thickness or your floor thickness. You should arrest the pores with some grouting material, something. Now the best material for grouting is the cement water grouting. It is the cheapest and best material. At the most what you can do, you can add some waterproofing compound into that based on the specification of the manufacturers and do the pressure grouting of that affected area. Now suppose leakage is a particular point. So there if you grout, it may start from somewhere else. So you have to probably cover that whole area and into some segments. And for this grouting details, you must see my video which I have released for grouting of brick wall where brick walls are leaking. That link is there on the screen. You can go through that video and same detail you can follow for the basement grouting also. So if you do the grouting properly, friends, I am sure this problem of leakage in your basement must be arrested properly and to a larger extent your problem will be solved. So friends, I hope आपको मेरा ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. यदि पसंद आया है तो इसको लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए, फ्रेंड्स के साथ भी शेयर करिए. चैनल्स को यदि सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करिए और बेल आइकन जरूर दबाइए सो दैट यू गेट द नोटिफिकेशन फॉर माय नेक्स्ट वीडियो. एंड नेक्स्ट वीडियो में दोस्तों हम लोग बात करेंगे इंटरनल एंड एक्सटर्नल पब्लिक हेल्थ फॉर ए बिल्डिंग, इसके बारे में. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. थैंक यू.